Hello everybody, SuperTim101 here with another build review. This series is where I go over my favorite mechs and my favorite builds, whether they are considered meta or not. And today's mech is a meta mech for sure. It is considered by some of the more prominent members of the community the best mech in its class, one of the best mechs in the game. And that is the Timberwolf S variant. And the S variant gives it some things that no other Timberwolves have, which is why it is considered probably the best version of this mech. Now, the Timberwolf is a clan wolf, almost exclusive. They fiercely guarded their Timberwolf design. It's one of the oldest. It's a second generation Omni mech, but one of the oldest in the clan. Sort of a very tangible, very visible demonstration of clan might. But this particular variant, the S, is as a stock design made for urban combat, which is why it has a bunch of jump jets, and it comes stock with like SRMs and medium pulse lasers and a large pulse laser, things like that. But that is not at all what we're going to be using it today. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the build and we can check it out. So from the Timberwolf S, we are using the center torso, the head, and the right arm. And that's it. The center torso, we need the S variant. If you want to run this build, you need to have the S variant because of the single jump jet here, right? It gives you a little bit more mobility. For the longest time, you could use this build or something very similar with any Timberwolf center torso, any chassis base, or any base chassis, and you would use the right torso to get the S right torso for the jump jets. But since they released the Bounty Hunter Timberwolf, the right torso has the clan ECM in it, which is what you typically want in your Timberwolf. So you need the S to get that baseline mobility of the single jump jet. So you lose a little bit from not getting the jump jets from the torsos, but you get that one in the center torso. I run this mech a little bit differently than a lot of people like Sean Lang or TTB might run it. I run two large pulse lasers here in the left torso using the Timberwolf A left torso, and then I use 5 other ER medium lasers, 2 in the arms and 1 more in the right torso. You'll see Sean Lang play this mech all the time. He's really, really good at it. And he has another medium laser here in the left torso. And I tried that build, and while I'm usually pretty good at riding the red line of heat, I overheat all the time with 6 medium lasers. So I ended up dropping 1 laser and adding a targeting computer. And so what the Timberwolf S started as a urban combat platform has actually now turned into sort of a longer range poking and sort of scalpel mech, and it's a lot of fun. With this targeting computer, you get about 15-20 more meters on your lasers, so you can pull range. You've got the mobility in the jump jets to get up on things, to cross some divides. You have quite a bit of firepower even with just 5 ER medium lasers. And let me say this, though, one of the reasons why I put the ER medium laser here instead of in the left torso, I put it in the right instead of left, is in case I did lose this left torso, I would still have 3 ER medium lasers instead of just 2. Because this left torso here is really easy to shoot at. It's a big target. It can be shot at even if you're if you're hill humping, they can still see your hard points right there and shoot at it. So it's good to have some extra lasers on the other side as well, even though most of your firepower is in the left side. So that is the build. It's super effective. It is. I would agree that it is one of the strongest mechs in the game, and this is a strong build for it. Again, the more meta build is to have that 6th ER medium laser, but I'm a little bit too excited to shoot, so I tend to overheat too much with the mech. Even as it is, I overheat a lot. So that extra target computer helps me keep range, and only the 5 medium lasers help me keep heat under control. Alright, so with that said, let's jump into these skills. So, firepower, really important. Of course, you want to get the 4 laser duration nodes. You are a laser vomit build, so get those nodes immediately. You're hot, get the heat gen. You want to shoot all the time, get the cooldown. And you actually want to stay at as much range as you can, so actually get the range nodes. In a lot of the builds, the range nodes can be a dump stat. It's kind of similar here, but it's really useful to have more range on this mech. You are not a brawler. You don't have... you have good armor for a heavy, but you are not like a front line tip of the spear mech. You want to be kind of on the second line shooting at people that can't shoot back. So let's jump to survival, of course. Get the full survival and skeletal density and armor hardening. Hit points are important. No mobility, no jump jets. We went full cool run and heat containment, cooldown faster, and to get a higher heat threshold. For sensors, you're an ECM mech, so you want your enhanced ECM nodes here, which means you have to get the full sensor range. And then I went with 1 seismic sensor over here to help figure out where enemies are. Information is ammunition. So, and then of course, the 1 consumable slot for the UAV and the cool shot. So all in all, it is a amazing mech. It is got great firepower. It's got these great high mounts for your large pulse lasers that let you poke and peek, do a lot of the hill peeking. It's not a great hill peeker without that because everything else is sort of below cockpit level, so that gives it a little bit of an advantage with that. But it's a great mech. It's got the mobility, it's got the firepower, and it's got the speed. So with that said, why don't we jump into a game?
This is skirmish, right?
Yep. Got some
So let's not get, let's not rotate away from our disconnect. He might come back. It's happened before.
Yeah, let's just stick in Fox 6.
Contact Echo 4. Up high.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
You know where they are now. So they all got long range weaponry. Apparently. Long range.
Long range.
And I'm stuck.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah. Interesting build here. We are split again, so that's good. But our DC came back.
Well, that's actually good.
Welcome back, DC.
So they have really good long range up here, Fox 6.
So.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
So I'm gonna go low ground. See what happens.
Oh my god.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
You go low ground, see what happens.
Target spotted.
We got an assault pushing Fox 5 low. Can we get that Annihilator dead? Oh, he's gonna overheat like mad.
Gotta help our Annihilator here, guys. Push in.
Don't expose yourself to that ridge line.
Acquired.
You will get fucked.
Roger.
Heat level critical. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Right torso on India. Just push him.
Target destroyed.
Keep going, keep
Dead.
going.
There's a bushwhacker right around the rock.
Target acquired.
Legs.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Delta, Delta. Echo 5. Ooh, that's a bad shot.
How's it feel, motherfucker?
That Vapor Eagle needs range as well. Put pressure on the Vapor Eagle.
Heat
Oh,
level
smoke.
critical. New target acquired.
Oh, behind us on the ridge, Foxtrot 5, above.
Target spotted.
New target
Golf.
acquired.
Oh, shit.
New target.
Oh, nice UAV. There's some in Echo 4 as well.
Juliet's lagging out. God, look at this guy.
Heat level critical.
Bullshit.
Thanks.
New target acquired.
What was that?
Target
Heat level
spotted.
We got an assault, Fox 5, Echo 6, right on the border,
target acquired.
right on that corner.
Heat level critical. New target.
Golf, low
acquired.
ground.
Heat level critical.
Mauler, left torso. Both torsos.
Target spotted.
I'm with you, Squirrel Master.
Affirmative. Need assistance. Target spotted.
The enemy has started to chip away
Warning, incoming missile. Heat sink destroyed.
Someone hit me from behind. That's great.
Target destroyed.
That was great. It blew up my ECM.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
There's only 5 of them left.
They're all high ground. Let's see here.
Four of them left.
He's focused, Lima. Jesus Christ.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ooh, that was
New target
stealing your kill there,
acquired.
Fred. Sorry, Mort.
Target destroyed.
Nicely done.
Good game, guys.
Got shot, you Tim. Sorry.
I don't think it mattered at the end.
Kill secured, not kill stole.
Kill secured. Not terrible.
Want us to try hard? We'll try hard.
Right. I know, right?
Who's this?
Just want to do a brief recap of that game. I thought it was a good game to highlight the effectiveness of this mech, the range that it has. It can pull range really easily. It can reposition fairly effectively because it has speed for a heavy. It also is a heavy, so it has heavy armor, which means that although you're not the tip of the spear, you can't necessarily lead the charge all the time. You can absorb quite a bit of damage, and you shouldn't be afraid to always take damage. Like when I pushed the Annihilator. Also, I repositioned when I noticed they had really good Overwatch on Fox 6, so that's why I called for going underneath. In this particular map, you can get better angles when you go around, and they can't shoot you if you're on the edge of those platforms. So that's why we repositioned. We were able to kind of separate them, to take out the ones that didn't have fire support, and won the game. So I thought it went really well. Good communication by the team. Highlighted the effectiveness of the mech. So it was a fun game. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like, and have a great day.